Hey guys, back again. Last time I was here, I showed you guys my decimus from Praxis Vapors. I told you guys about the watts, the volts, the ohms. Showed you guys opened it. Showed you guys how the doors come apart, your battery compartment. In case you didn't know, behind these two batteries in here, there is actually a glow in the dark backing. If you leave it out in the light, it'll glow in the dark. It helps you see positive from negative, so you don't have to turn lights on and wake people up and whatnot. I covered pretty much everything for that when I showed it to you guys last. Thing I was gonna show you guys this time. I mean, I've spent a little bit of money. I've gone into the vape world a little deeper than most people who just started. I was a two pack a day smoker. Uh, this thing changed my life. I don't smoke cigarettes at all anymore. Uh, I do vape on that quite often. The battery life is amazing. It lasts me all day. From the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, there's nothing else that I touch but that box. Uh, I'm going to talk to you guys today about some liquids that you may like. As a smoker, you might want to jump in and go, oh, I want the classic tobacco, or oh, I want a menthol because that's what I used to smoking. That's not what you want to do. Trust me on that one. I started off my first liquid that I ever bought, hazelnut coffee from Vapor Shark. It is a 18 milligram bottle. This will tell you how strong it hit. I don't use it anymore. It's just a liquid for people who want to try to hit it. I've bought 3 different bottles of this one, Morning Star. It's like a sex on the beach. If you ever had the alcoholic drink, and pretty much what this tastes like. It's actually really, really good. This one here, I don't know if you can see it that well. This one is a 6 milligram nicotine level. I went from an, an 18 milligram nicotine level to a 12 milligram nicotine level, which I think I still have that bottle. Which I have that bottle here, Pinky, also from Vapor Shark, as you can see right here. It's a 12 milligram nicotine. I still have that much of it. It's harsh on the throat when you try to inhale it. It burns. It kind of makes you cough. It makes you regret going that high of a nicotine. Now it's not necessarily the flavors. These flavors are great. They're wonderful. They're beautiful. They taste delicious inside of the trifecta tank. Um, it's the nicotine level that's in them that is really harsh. The nicotine level that's in these you want to use in like a pen for Vapor Shark or something. There's really small batteries that doesn't have high watts. That's what the high nicotine is for. When you get into vaping with the the Praxis, like the Decimus from Praxis Vapors, you want to get into a lower nicotine. You don't want to go with the high nicotines. It's gonna choke you. It's gonna make you gag. It's gonna make you cough. It's gonna make you wish that you were smoking a regular cigarette, and you don't want to do that. Comparing the two, you have 7,000 plus chemicals in cigarettes compared to maybe 10 that are in here, and they're not even harmful. They're propylene glycol, um, vegetable glycerin. That's to name the two that are mainly used in it. I mean, it does have other stuff inside of it. With natural artificial flavorings, and the main thing is the nicotine. The nicotine is really the bad, how do you call it? The bad one of the bunch. If you can do it without nicotine, hey, 2 thumbs up. You're doing great. That's the best way to go is without nicotine. If you need nicotine because you're a cigarette smoker, that is what it is. But this one, like I said, I've bought 3 bottles of this one. As you can see, it is empty. There's nothing in this one. I actually have to get another bottle. Um, when I first started, I had this little pen. This pen right now has the Pinky, which is the 12 milligram inside of it. It hits, it works, it does its job. I guess it's a Vapor Shark VS1. They no longer make this model. They don't make anything for this model. I bought this at a convenience store, and once the atomizers went out, I couldn't use it anymore, so I had to upgrade. Um, in doing so, I bought the Decimus. When I first started vaping, I used the VS1. I bought these knockoff brands. This is why I tell you, you don't want to use the tobacco flavors. You don't want to use anything that's fruity and minty. It doesn't taste good. Your strawberry, I mean, I pretty much used all of it. You can see there's a little bit in the bottom of this bottle. I use this one a lot. It was the best flavor. When you start off vaping, you want to use sweet flavors. You want to use something that tastes good. You don't want to use harsh flavors and stuff like that. It just keeps the taste of the tobacco in your mouth. It doesn't make a difference between. It doesn't put a difference between the cigarette and vaping. When you're vaping, you want to use things like Space Jams, the Solstice. It's like a lemon flavor, or my favorite, the best one yet. It's a 60 milliliter bottle. It's double the size of any of the other bottles. It's quadruple the size of the little bottles. Um, Cloud Chasers makes this. I buy everything that I have from Cloud Chasers. My atomizers, um, my liquids, everything. Cloud Chasers. This is called Metronome. It is on the site creme de la something or another. I can't exactly remember, but this is the one that you want to get if you're really looking for like a sweet dessert. It's a custard that's not out of the norm. Between these two, these are the ones I use the most so far. Um, this is where I'm at now. Like I said, this is a 1.2 or 1.5 milligram, as it says it right up in here. 1.5 milligram of nicotine was a 30 milliliter bottle. This is a 3 milligram nicotine, as it says it on one of the two sides, right there. 3 milligram nicotine. It's a 60 milliliter bottle. This is by far my favorite. I can't get past that. It is what it is. Um, Hopefully I've been informational for you guys and let you guys know, where I come from, what the vaping world is about. Yes, there are people out there who are cloud chasers. I'm getting to that point. I am looking for the biggest cloud, but I'll let you know about that in the next video. Strictly, I just wanted to touch up with this video with the like different flavors and different um, nicotine levels, and which one you should use with which mod, and which one you should use with what, because you don't want to go in and say, oh, I need a high nicotine level, and you're buying something like this, the Decimus from Praxis. Or you don't want to say, oh, I want something with no nicotine for something like this if you're a cigarette smoker, especially a two-pack a day smoker. I don't know why I keep saying 2 day pack, but a 2-pack a day smoker. You definitely want to get a high nicotine level for something like this. The battery doesn't have high watts, high voltage. You need the higher nicotine so that you feel the hit. With this, you want lower nicotine so that when you do hit it, you can handle the hit. Um, like I said, there's a variety, and I don't even own all of them, but I'll scroll this down a little bit. There's a variety of how many of them there are. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can show them all to you. I don't know if I can show all of them to you, but I'm going to show you. I mean, like I said, I don't own all of them, but just so you can see, I mean, there's something out there for everybody, everywhere. It's not like, you're not going to find what you're looking for. I mean, they have it. There's something there for you. Trust me, you'll find what you're looking for. Give a real quick shout out to the Vapor Shark on 144th. I mean, those guys are awesome. They were there for me through everything, basically. I mean, I've gone to different stores and had problems. I'm not going to name those stores. But Vapor Shark on 144, you guys are doing a great job. Mike and Mike, the best guys ever. Just so you guys know, I will be coming back. You are my store. And I live in Homestead. That tells you something.